Hello, everybody. I'm Devin, and this is my beautiful bride, Amber.
We're a married, interabled couple here to reveal or remind you that you're complete in Jesus Christ alone.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Devin has a
JC7 mug. It's the logo on this side, and if I go without spilling my hot apple cider, it says
the new name of our channel. So, there you go.
It's alright.
Apple cider.
Yep. Now on to the video.
On to the video. So, this video is not going to be about how terrible it is to be married to someone with a disability. I hope you weren't afraid that that's what the video is. We're never going to make a video like that, just to let you know. So we wanted to kind of address some comments we've made in the past about how, our video or our goal, really, whatever you want to call it, is, not about views or making money on YouTube or anything like that. Which, it's not, the reason we're doing it, but we did just want to give some transparency because, in reality, if this was our actual career, that would really help improve our quality of life.
The quality of life.
And, what?
The quality of life we have.
Yes. And even the quality of our YouTube channel itself.
Yes.
It would improve the quality of videos we could make for you guys and just even reach more people. That's, good. The more that can be reached with the gospel, the better.
Amber's disability isn't our main focus because our main focus is Jesus and reminding you that you are complete in Jesus Christ alone. But we will still bring up her disability because it is intertwined with our faith and our life.
Yeah, and disability does glorify God. I mean, even in our weaknesses, that's a way to glorify God. I'll put the Bible reference here. We've mentioned it before. And kind of also, as we've mentioned before, if our only goal was views and getting big and all of that,
we wouldn't be mentioning our Christianity or Christ at all.
Yeah, we would just totally leave God out of the picture, which, I mean, he's always there, so...
It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, but we would not bring our faith into the conversation at all. We wouldn't share the gospel. We wouldn't do any of that. We would perhaps maybe sprinkle a little lukewarm Christianity in there, but we definitely...
That wouldn't be the main point of our channel.
No, my disability would be our main focus.
And how we live our lives with it.
Yeah. Now, saying all that doesn't mean we're going to totally leave my disability out.
Yes.
Obviously, so far, we have talked about my disability in several videos, and you can see I'm disabled in every single video.
Wait, what?
I think that'd be a little weird if we didn't mention it ever.
At all.
But, so we do plan on making some videos that are, maybe more, I don't know if you could say more about my disability or whatever, but there's some specifically about, parking, handicap parking. That really gets me irritated.
Gets us both.
Yes. Because even that, I see that as a sinful thing when people are taking these handicap spots and they don't even need them. And then someone like me who needs those lines to be able to just get out of the vehicle. But anyway, so we plan to make videos about random stuff like that. So we are going to mention my disability some.
Yes.
Alright, so now we're actually going to talk about our struggle. Kind of our main life struggle right now.
Yes.
So, this kind of goes back to me and Devin getting married, wouldn't you say? Many states in the United States don't allow a spouse to be a paid caregiver. Or at least, even the ones that do allow it, don't...
Like, sometimes limit the amount of hours they...
Many times limit.
Yes.
Like, from what I've seen, that's not uncommon for them to say, well, you can have some of the hours, but not actually enough to, be full-time.
To live off
of. Yeah. But if you're unmarried, oh, that's fine. You can have all the hours, that's on the care plan.
What about assumed marriages?
Assumed marriages. So I've kind of heard that phrase a few times. It basically, meaning the state might recognize, oh, this is a couple living together, so we're going to kind of treat them as if they're married and not allow the spouse to be the paid caregiver. I did inquire about this to my specific caseworker, and she said she's never heard that phrase. Mm-hmm. She said the thing that they look at is the legal, are you legally married? They don't recognize anything but that. So I'm not trying to say, oh, this assumed marriage, that's never a problem, because I can't speak for every single experience.
Yeah.
Maybe there are some circumstances where some random state does that, but at least with my experience, I've never seen that before. It's like they punish you for getting married.
Yeah.
And I do think there are some motives to that.
Yes.
Obviously, we can't prove that, but I think there is some underlying eugenics things.
Yes.
Going on. Like, they don't want people like me getting married.
And reproducing.
Yeah. Having a family. That's a big no-no. They don't want that. Now, that might sound kind of conspiracy theory-like. I don't know. Again, we're not saying for sure that's what's going on. It's just, like, very suspicious.
Yes.
Like, what's the big difference between, a living situation of an unmarried versus a married couple? Like, why does getting married, suddenly make you ineligible for all these things?
But we knew about this going into marriage, that I wouldn't be able to be her paid caregiver.
Yes, and ironically, because we are a Bible-believing couple,
yes,
you were not, like, my full-time caregiver. He did some, like, small things, but the main parts of my care involves me not being very clothed.
Yep.
So, those aspects of my care he did not do.
Until after we were married.
Yes, the day we got married.
Was the first
Yes.
To be honest, I don't even really remember taking to the bathroom the first time.
Yeah, that's so strange. Neither of us really remember it.
Or the first shower.
Yeah, I guess that could be a story for another. Maybe it was just, like, natural. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to know, what was it like the first time he took you to the bathroom? Well, I don't really remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a different topic. Okay, note from the editor here. Yes, when we got married, we knew that would make Devin not able to be my full-time paid caregiver. But the reason we still got married is because it wasn't worth sinning against a holy, infinite, good, almighty God just so we could be more earthly comfortable. That just was not worth it to us. It wasn't worth it in an eternal perspective just to be more earthly comfortable, if that makes sense. And the other thing, even if we lived in whatever state, say that did allow Devin to have all of my hours, we still would prefer to not depend on that program. These programs are so fickle, and the rules, like, constantly change, and there's all kinds of weird, like, asset limits and just really strange rules. So we would prefer to have freedom, and also we like doing YouTube videos in general. So this would just give our life more of a purpose, you know. So anyway, what is ironic is once he became my full-time caregiver, that's the very moment the state was like, oh, nope, not allowed to have all her hours. That's not okay. So, long story short, Devin does have a full-time job, and while he's at work, I have extremely spotty coverage of care, to the point that it's just, it's not fun, you know?
Yeah.
It's
more stressful for her.
Yes. And I mean, even for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't like knowing, oh, I'm here, and, you know, like, think about it.
There's hours in the day when she cannot use the bathroom at all.
Right. So I have to, like, strategically time when I drink, like, fluids. My main drink is iced tea. But anyway, I can't...
We can make a whole video about how we make our iced tea.
Thanks, Dad.
Yep.
Anyway. So, yeah, it's just... That's not really a good or even healthy way to live. And I have a history of kidney stones. So it's not good to say, oh, these hours of the day, I can't drink anything.
Yeah.
Because if I drink something, guess what you have to do after you drink something?
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's just normal human body functions. So, yeah, it's just not good. And also, I have a G-tube. So, because of that, most of my diet is liquid, which I hope this isn't too much information, but we're just being real here. My number 2 is not the most normal. So sometimes that urge can sneak up on me when, you know, I don't particularly want it to. And if I'm alone, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So on a normal day, it's hard. Just normal when there's nothing wrong that happened. But like today, something out of the normal happened. So I mentioned my overnight feed. Well, last night, it did not run. So it was ready and whatnot, but he forgot to push
I
the
did.
button, and I forgot to ask if it was, you know, going.
Forgot the nightly checklist.
Yeah, just forgot to turn it on and push run. That's all. So anyway, we woke up and realized, oh, my feed didn't go. And when that happens, I'm extremely weak and dehydrated, because it not only has the, you know, the formula in it for my nutrition, it also has water, you know, so I just don't feel good at all when that doesn't go. So if he would have went to work today, I wouldn't have been able to get rehydrated.
Yes.
At all. Like, I would have had to maybe shortly do it before he left, but I wouldn't have been able to get
all of it.
Not even close to all of it.
Yeah.
So I would have felt really bad, and I would have actually been severely dehydrated at that point.
Yeah.
So he took off work today so that he could be here, so I could get rehydrated, and he could help me go to the bathroom when I need to, you know. And so this is on a day where something abnormal happens. But like we said, even on normal days, it's not good to be like, this time I can't drink anything. Like, that's just not good. So that aspect, I would say, is the most stressful thing in our life right now. So if God blessed us in the way where this YouTube channel ministry thing, you know, became more of our actual career to actually sustain us and allowed us to, you know, have this online ministry.
Yes.
It would just be a huge blessing.
Yes, it would be.
Yes. And we wanted to be honest.
Yes.
About that. I don't really know what else to say.
No.
This was just a honest update video.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're going to just keep going. And even though we do have a smaller audience right now, we would ask that you just be praying for us in this difficult situation. And we hope this video was edifying to you.
Yes, and if you feel led to support our online ministry, the link is in the description below.
Yes, it is.
The video you just saw was made by Fallible Christians.
Although we diligently seek to represent the God of the Bible accurately, please understand that we are still being sanctified.
For absolute truth, please refer to the Bible.